Okay, so I'm going with the first clip here. Of course, is the overpass moment, the overpass incident, as we all know it. You know, I actually didn't realize this until later on, but this is actually the last match I ever played in CS. And I mean, I don't know if it's gotten memed on that much, but talking through the play, I mean, the play was great. Like, trigger discipline, I sneak through A, I ignore the guy, and then I walk towards B while my team gets ready for me to flank. In theory, the play was great. Shitty part is that yeah, we lost this match, and I was beating myself up big time, and I definitely fucked up. You know, copium, but I was on a new mouse, I'm pretty sure. But putting that aside, that was my last match, but that's not the reason I quit at all. But I remember during one of our boot camps, it was during, fuck, I don't even know what it's called, like some sort of World Cup series, fucking soccer, football bullshit, where they play against Portugal versus Serbia, and Portugal's team was staying in our hotel. So I saw Ronaldo and shit, and like the team walking by, and they had like their bodyguards and security and shit. You know, I called him out. I was surprised he didn't know me, but he kept walking, so I took a picture of the back of his head. So I got that on my phone. I can pull it up for proof if you need. This next one, it's the moment of silence with Toast, where they were actually basically doing a moment of silence for Turkey because of the earthquake, and Toast didn't realize.
We wanted to pay our respects to all those impacted by Turkey as well as Syria, the earthquake.
And also Syria as well.
And it's also nice because one of the biggest problem I have is getting my partner wet.
It's funny because he says one of the biggest problems I have is getting my partner wet. And then he realizes there's a moment of silence happening. So it's actually just fucking perfect timing. A very funny clip in the moment. Yeah, I mean, he obviously had no bad intention. It's just funny how it worked out. So, good clip. All right, so the next one here, I already know what this is because I remember the clip. It's the We Hot, so yeah, we're playing FPL. And it's Freakazoid's thing where he goes We Hot, and then me and Stu fucking chimed in and went crazy with it. And it wasn't even that crazy, yeah, but it's funny that all of us kind of went with it. Like, he just got a molly kill and like got another kill, and we just lost it. So pretty funny, iconic clip for sure from FPL days. Next one here is Tarik learns what Rule 34 is, and
Valorant
this is super authentic because I remember someone in chat was telling me to check out Rule 34, and apparently it's like very known on the internet. Rule 34, so I pulled it up, and I was like, holy shit, because yeah, I just actually genuinely didn't know. And then I was telling people like, hey, don't go there, because there's some shit on there that you probably shouldn't see. So that day I learned. I haven't been back since, if you're wondering.
Do not go there,
but,
do not.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding, do not go there.
Cool. Next one here is a Raze ult. Oh, this is at the Ludwig Tarik event, where we're playing against Ludwig, and I look over and he's inside of my room, and it's actually Zekin on his PC, and the odds of him actually getting me are ridiculous, because like that worked out perfectly. That just worked out perfectly, because I'm pretty sure he Raze ults and catches me, which is best case scenario. And then I'm like, what? Wait, what is this guy doing in my room? Well played by him. I like it. You know, anything to win. Hospital Flick, I do remember this. It was pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably when I was in my like peak form. When I was like playing every day, all day. And yeah, Breeze, not on the map pool anymore, missed that map. All us jet mains, or mainly us oppers, because I feel like it's just a duel. But yeah, I kill this guy, and then I hear a bullet, and then I just flick it. Even I was surprised, honestly. And rightfully so, because I was nuts. That was insane. I give myself full credit. Also, if you saw that tab, I was 22-7. So I was feeling it. All right, so this next one here is Finesse and Tarik on the I power throw.
During the game. Vanessa's yelling at me
and
like,
I think I don't know if we're pugging or playing FC. I think we're pugging actually. Yeah, I think this is a pug. And I think we're talking about the infamous I Power match where they got exposed for throwing the game, and we beat them, and they were the top team in the US at the time, and we were like, I want to say we were top 5 US, maybe like top 6 on CLG. But anyway, we beat them, and it was a huge upset. And Finesse had predicted that they were throwing, he's like, these guys are 100% throwing. And I was like, bro, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, dude, we've been practicing hard as hell. Like, it's paying off, you know? I feel like the grind is finally starting to pay off. Like, we scraped them. It is what it is. And then 2 years later it comes out and they threw. So, yeah, I didn't really know, but he definitely had to read it. I thought I was just cooking him, you know? I was feeling it that day. I thought I was just cooking him. So that was pretty funny.
You've been involved with two of the biggest moments in North American Counter-Strike.
Are you talking about 1G? Oh, you're talking about the major.
Yeah, you won the major.
I thought you were talking about the Summit 1G for some reason, because I was in that match too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was in the Summit 1G.
You've been in so many fucking
He was in
matches.
the Summit 1G match was when he had to defuse the bomb. He burned himself, and that was their match point. We were like packing our gear up. And he didn't defuse the bomb, and then it was like, I don't know if it was like 15-12 or something then. And then we made a comeback to overtime and won the game afterwards because he mollied himself, which is I don't think a lot of people know that part, which is crazy, which is insane that he didn't defuse the bomb. We made a comeback and won in overtime. The thing is, I play so much, I'm bound to be there. Oh, this is when I was at MIBR actually, so. This is during ECS finals. I'm pretty sure I think we lose this map, but I pull off a crazy clutch. I think Fur dies here, and then I get into a 1v4. And yeah, we pull off some heroics. So this is probably one of my bigger clutches in my career, I would say, like the 1v4 versus Astralis. And this is like peak Astralis as well. We actually were pretty good on MIBR. I think we pulled the plug way too soon. I think we played together for like 4 months or 5 months, but we placed like finals multiple times. We were top 5 throughout. This is one of the events that we got to the finals of that arguably we should have won. But yeah, there's also Istanbul, which is really sad. The blast event there that we also should have won. But yeah, this is a huge clutch. It was hype as fuck. I remember one iconic moment from MIBR was there's a match where I think it was 15-14, and there's a round where we literally just go alt middle to middle, and we just pop flash through the smoke, and all of us die, and we lose the game. And like everyone's like, why the fuck would you guys go through the smoke like that? But I remember that was a pretty funny moment that some people probably remember. The next one is the most iconic clip. I remember this blew up on I think it's called 9gag or some shit. Or no, there's another clip that blew up on 9gag. This is not the one. But this is probably like my original OG iconic like clip that first blew up, Serial 4K. So for some context, this is when after high school I went to go live with my brother upstate, and he basically was living on like a small section of a big ass mansion, and he had like a small little like unit where it was him and his girlfriend, now wife, that lived there, and I moved in, and basically it was a small place, so I had to put my setup inside of a closet, which is in the living room. And I have a picture of the setup that I can maybe pull up for you guys, but there's a closet in the living room that I had to be very quiet in. And in this clip, I'm eating cereal because I got no food. You know, I'm just trying to make it out here. And it's just me, you know, going for, you know, I get a 4K. This is actually during a qualifier for MLG event. So it's an official match with mouse pads. You see some of my teammates, FNS. These are the guys I first went pro with, FNS, Cutler, Hazed. I think this was with Peter in this match. So this is like the OG roster that I popped off with, that we popped off on. And yeah, so my PC was in the closet. I had a sleeping bag literally right outside the closet, like on the floor. And I was going to college, like I was going to like community college up there. And I was also just fucking gaming. So luckily, shortly after we got picked up by CLG and I dropped out of school, and then I moved to Cali. And we had the gaming house where we lived with like 30 people. And that was cool as fuck too, but definitely a throwback as well. So Cloud9 winning moment. What's the score here? Yeah, so this is match point. And I don't think I've seen this POV, so it'll be cool to see all the confetti and shit fall down. But yeah, major win. And that's, you know, easily the most iconic moment in my career. Also probably one of the best moments of my life, if I'm being honest about it, because that's essentially every competitive Counter-Strike player's dream, to win a major. It's like Super Bowl in comparison. So You know, we got the only one for NA and CS:GO. Now that CS:GO is coming to an end, so yeah, I mean, I hear about the major once a week. Honestly, people just bring it up to. I don't even mention it. I just hear it's brought up to my attention, so it follows me, and you know, me and the rest of the team should be rightfully proud because it was a Cinderella story for real. If you look back at, you know, from the start of how we got to the finals, you know, being down 0-2 and making it to playoffs and just the climb there and the teams we beat. Definitely Cinderella story. Also the comeback in this third map. You know, you probably couldn't have wrote a better script. So yeah, it's a moment to remember. And right now, we are getting close to that moment. You can see Valen's Soham pacing back and forth as he begins to realize that it might be real. Get fucked face. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it was also in front of an American crowd in Boston, so I think all the stars aligned. It was also E-League event, so those motherfuckers were loving it as well, because it was just like the best thing they could ask for. And yeah, it's fucking, we fucking did it. Let's fucking go. You know, even if I whiff, it'll be like major MVP Keck W. Like they'll hit me with the Keck W, so they tie it in somehow. But yes, regardless of anything, definitely extremely iconic and, you know, worth talking about.